Kintsugi Hope is a programme which focuses on the strengthening of our well-being. Our emotional and mental health are just as important as our physical health. So in January, Heather and I facilitated our first Kintsugi Hope course.
Over the course of 10 weeks, we looked at a variety of topics, including honesty, anxiety and depression, grief and loss, anger, forgiveness, resilience and healthy relationships. I think that most of us, if not all of us, can relate to at least one or two of those topics as something that we've struggled with at some point in our lives.
There were 11 of us all together that met on a Wednesday evening, and we met in someone's home, and we felt this was really important for us to meet in a safe, comfortable, relaxing space that was also non-judgmental and confidential.
So each session consists of short videos, discussions, sharing our stories and life experiences. And over the course of the weeks, we put together some strategies and tools so that we can invest into our mental well-being. We found the course to be very accessible, relatable and practical.
I decided to do the Kintsugi Hope course because in November I saw it advertised in the church newsletter, and something that struck me was a sentence that said, "Have you ever felt overwhelmed?" Well, at the time I was very overwhelmed with life. My dad was very poorly, and me and my brother and our families were trying to look after Dad and juggle family life as well. So, and then lots of the topics that were advertised, such as anxiety, really struck a chord with me. So that's why I decided to do the course.
So I wanted to do the course because I've had an interest in how kind of faith, mental health and worldview entangle for a bit now. And when I saw this advertised in the newsletter and at church, I felt that the course would be beneficial to me as I've had some of these struggles in my own personal life. Going to the course seemed like a good idea to kind of wrestle with these topics with some other people who are in similar positions to myself.
One of the sessions that was really beneficial to me was a session about self-acceptance. And we were asked to bring in a photograph of ourselves when we were little. So this was a photograph of me that I brought in when I was 2. And it was talking about embracing ourselves, our weaknesses and our strengths, and celebrating ourselves. And one of the tips was to keep this photograph somewhere that you can see it every day in your house. So this photograph now is on my mirror. And every morning when I'm doing my hair and makeup, I have a little look at myself when I was little and think, you're doing okay.
I enjoyed joining a community of people that I wouldn't naturally go out of my way to speak to normally probably, and to be able to chat with those people about sensitive topics freely and with no judgment.
I've got a few other comments from people who did the course as well. Someone said it was a real joy to be involved in the first course. Each week from my kitchen, I could hear the chatter and laughter in the next room as we prepared the tea and the coffee at the start of every session, which was accompanied by homemade cakes.
Someone else commented, "I felt I was able to share and really appreciate the secure environment. It was important that I was able to be open and honest without the feeling of judgment or shame. I've started to feel that it's okay to not have all the answers and adjust my thoughts more positively."
The thing I enjoyed about the course was meeting a group of people with similar challenges to me, having the same struggles and who supported each other. I would recommend Kintsugi course to everyone, having such fantastic support when you are sometimes struggling to make sense of life.
I would really recommend doing this course, as I feel like it's really beneficial to everybody who would want to do it.
Yes, I would wholeheartedly recommend Kintsugi Hope.